0 loss to the Falcons of West Franklin last week. So Linden looking to get off the schneid and get back into the winning column, and they will have a little bit of a tough time against Uniontown tonight, who also is looking to get to 500. Waverly and Merdozine Valley will face off tonight. Waverly is at 2-1, Merdozine Valley at 0-3. Waverly's second victory of the season came last week with a 58-28 thumping of Southern Coffee County, while Merdozine Valley looks for their first win after they were defeated handily by Burlingame 54-6. And then the other game we'll keep an eye on is Colony Crest. They'll be at St. Paul tonight. So that is the list of games we'll try to keep you up to date on as the evening progresses throughout our coverage of Ottawa High and also the KOFO High School Football Game of the Week. We want to remind you that at 10 o'clock tonight, straight up 10, we'll have the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show with my personal friend Nick Gosnell. Name dropping there. You could ring the bell for that one. Ding. Personal friend Nick Gosnell. He'll be bringing you the action of throughout the state of Kansas tonight, from all over the place, and we'll have updates from our two games also on the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show, and that is at 10 o'clock tonight. You'll hear it on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. We talked about the weather this evening, and should be an interesting night. It's going to be a cool night, to say the least, for the games, as here in Ottawa, we've seen mostly overcast skies throughout the day. The humidity's still high at 73%, but right now 64 degrees here in Ottawa, 18 degrees Celsius for our Canadian friends. The wind is out of the north at 8 miles per hour right now, and expect the skies to gradually clear out during the evening. Check this out, though. A low of 49, so the temperature will continue to drop throughout the evening, and north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour should not be that much of an issue as the game goes on. But with the exception of maybe the overcast skies right now, the weather is going to be fantastic for tonight's ball game. The nice, cool evening, and pretty much the same conditions in Pomona tonight. That's just a few miles over on K68 from where we are here at the KOFO studios. So beautiful night for football, and we will bring you hopefully a couple of great matchups on the air tonight, and not only on the air but also on the internet. We're going to hope to hear from Gary Bateman and Luke Queen here shortly and kind of get you a little primer for tonight's ball games that we're going to be broadcasting for you. But before we do that, let's take our first break of the evening. You're listening to the Friday Night Lights Show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Hey, Ryan, where do you want to go to eat?
Pizza Time.
Pizza Time? Where's that?
At 208 South Main in historic downtown Ottawa. Or we could call 242-TIME and have it delivered.
242-TIME?
Yep, call my BFF Duke and his friends at Pizza Time.
What are you going to order?
I don't know. It's all so good. Pizza, sandwiches, appetizers, and dessert.
Now you've got me hungry. I wonder what time it is.
Pizza Time!
Being framed has never been more fun. See Ottawa Paint, Frames, and Decor, 109 South Main, Ottawa.
The word convenience has many definitions, but the easiest one to remember is 7 Cedars. Convenience is the Princeton Quick Stop, the full-service feed store, and the Plaschke Kramer Liquor Store that's open on Sundays for your convenience. 7 Cedars, conveniently located on Highway 59 in Princeton.
Embrace your personal style with deals on top flooring trends at Lumber Liquidators Fall Flooring Sale. Get a rich and classic look with new Gilded Reserve Chestnut and more Bellawood Engineered Hardwood floors all on sale. 10 to 15% off. Or get new Icelandic Oak Laminate. It's 23% off. Save up to 34% on waterproof floors. Get more from 39 cents plus special financing and professional installation nationwide. Don't miss it. Visit lumberliquidators.com to find a store near you today.
Join KOFO Saturday, September 22nd, as we broadcast live noon till 3 p.m. from COF's 50th Anniversary Fun Festival in Forest Park, only on 1220 a.m. and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Light Show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO, also on KOFO.com as we lead you to the 6:40 mark, the 20 till the top of the hour mark for the Superstands Cleaning Service pregame shows. If you're going to be listening to the games here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO, you'll get the Superstands Cleaning Service Rob Hedrick pregame show. If you're listening to the exclusive link for the KOFO High School Football Game of the Week, we'll join Luke Queen at 6:40 for the Superstands Cleaning Service pregame show. So that's how that breaks down here. And as promised, we're going to check in with our play-by-play guys, our Crack Sports staff, and we'll start first with Gary Bateman, who was at Steve Grogan Stadium. And Gary, welcome into Friday Night Lights.
Wow, thanks, Crack Sports staff. Always been wanted to be known by that.
Well, I have to pay compliments. I
appreciate that.
I do what I can.
It is actually football weather tonight.
And all I got to say is thank God. It's about time.
Yeah. We could use the cool, and it's going to be a nice one here tonight, I think, at Steve Grogan Stadium as the Cyclones play the Chanute Blue Comets. Chanute's 2-1 coming into tonight's action. The Cyclones looking a little bit better, especially that second half against Paola, but still falling to a very good football team, 59-13 last week. So this is going to be Ottawa's opportunity to see if they can make any progress from what they showed during that second half against Paola.
One of the things that Coach Hedrick talked about, and we'll have that a little bit later on during the Superstands Cleaning Service Rob Hedrick pregame show, is he really wants to make an effort to run the ball tonight. But I that leads to ask, is this offensive line going to be up to the task to do that?
Well, that's a good question, but I think if you're committed to run the football, we may be seeing less of the four wide type situation and a little bit more of just packing everything in tight and trying to open a hole for the running backs. And Cyclones get Gabe Setters back tonight. I think that'll be beneficial to them. Elias White ran the ball very well last Friday night, and we'll see how that carries over into tonight's football game.
And with that being said, we hope to see the offense get things going, but the other side of the coin is on the defensive side. During the start of the show, it's hard to not look at the fact that the Cyclones have been outscored 143-20 in their first 3 weeks.
And that's a problem, but I got to tell you, Bob, some of that has just been from sheer exhaustion, being out on the football field. And that wasn't the case last week against Paola. Paola scored early and often, but in the other two ball games, a lot of those points were scored in the fourth quarter. So if your offense can keep that defense off the field a little bit more, even though the Cyclones are not in a position where they're running offense and defensive teams out there. But if you can kind of keep the defense off the field so much, I think it helps quite a bit. But here's the thing. Chanute's got a very good quarterback. He's a junior, Ty Bowman. We've seen him since he was a freshman, and he is the real deal. He's left-handed. He can throw the ball well. He runs the football well also. And he's going to be quite a task for the Cyclones here tonight to keep in check.
And hopefully they're going to be able to pull that off. And it'll be nice to be at home. You've got the crowd there to cheer you on. And with the weather the way it is, it should hopefully lead to maybe some positive mojo for the Cyclones.
Well, let's hope so. The Cyclones could certainly use some of that. This part of their schedule here, trying to get prepped to see where that 9th football game of the year is going to be. We want to bring in home some wins, at least maybe get off the schneid as far as the 13-point or more losses, because that's what they use now to help determine, what the seedings are on the east side of the state in Class 4A.
So, Gary, if you've got to say, if you got some keys here, what are they going to be tonight?
I would say the Cyclones can't hurt themselves. They can't be turning the ball over. They've been doing that a little bit too often. They've been shooting themselves in the foot with penalties, although not quite so badly last Friday night against Paola. And they've just really kind of got to keep that defense off the field as much as they can.
All right, Gary, we look forward to your call tonight at 7, but we'll join you at 6:40 for the Superstands Cleaning Service Rob Hedrick pregame show.
All right, sounds good, Bob.
That's Gary Bateman from Steve Grogan Stadium. Let's head out to Pomona now, and let's talk to Luke Queen. Luke, welcome to Friday Night Lights.
Well, thanks for having me, Bob.
In some ways, you would consider maybe a little bit of surprise at how good Linden has been, but you've got two teams now that have really gotten off the hot starts through the season.
Absolutely. West Franklin dropped their opener at Mission Valley, and since then they've, really put together a couple good weeks. Northern Heights and Linden, both these teams have played both of them, and, both Osage City and West Franklin have kept them scoreless, and, pitching shutouts against both, getting the victories. And
that is really key there, the defensive side of the ball. The old adage of defense will win championships, and we might see a little bit of that tonight on the field.
Absolutely. Talked to Coach Eisbar earlier today, and that was a big thing for him, was just how well they've been playing defensively and how much better they are at tackling and just pursuing the football here for West Franklin.
And tackling is a huge part of it, especially in this day and age where everyone is wanting to be protective of the players. So you've got to make sure you have the right type of tackle, but it's also easy to miss a tackle because of how things are different now.
Oh, absolutely. Playing smarter football, tackling better, head up, head in front, and driving through the player, is definitely something that has been worked on. I'm sure taught at all of these schools as to how to make the tackle, and West Franklin's really put a focus on that this year.
On the Osage City side of the ball, what has been their strength so far and has led them to this undefeated record so far?
Offensively, they've got speed. They're a dynamic team. They, really are kind of an explosive offense, and defensively, really, really good, kind of an east-west. It's stringing plays out, using that speed to not give up the big play, and got some good play up front, good linebacking core, and they really kind of string those plays out and use that speed to their advantage.
If you're a West Franklin fan, what's going to be the key for them tonight?
I think controlling the line of scrimmage is going to be the biggest thing for the Falcons tonight. Is they can control the football, keep it out of the out of the hands of the offense for Osage City, and getting those small plays, keeping themselves out of third and long situations where they can control the clock and really control the ball is going to be the key for West Franklin tonight.
And on the Osage City side of the coin?
Probably the exact same thing is when, kind of controlling the line of scrimmage. It all starts up front, but their explosive offense and speed is really, if they can get the ball on offense and utilize that speed and their weapons, that will be their key, is to be able to create some space and really explode offensively here this evening.
Well, Luke, have a good call tonight. We'll join you at around 6:40 for the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show, where you had a chance to talk with the West Franklin head coach, and we'll have a good call here tonight.
All right, Bob. Appreciate you having me on. Have a good evening.
All right, thanks, Luke. So that gives you a little idea of what to look forward to here this evening with the Super Stand, as we head into the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame shows that'll be coming up. Again, if you're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM, you will have Ottawa High on the air. There will be a link online at KOFO.com to hear the game. If you are just specifically interested in the West Franklin Osage City game, that is exclusively on KOFO.com. And again, you can hear that here with the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show at 6:40. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll get ready to wrap things up and get you out to your ball games.
Napa know-how.
Why should you pick up 2 cans of CRC Brake Clean for $6?
Because you know the right way to install new brakes starts with using the right product to clean the calipers and rotors. Plus, a portion of your purchase goes to the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund, which makes it like doubly right. That's CRC Brake Clean, 2 cans for $6. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa Know-How.
Napa Know-How.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer ends 9/30/18.
This flu season, one Walgreens flu shot can make a world of difference. So you can protect yourself and also your close-talking coworkers, high-fiving neighbors, 2-month-old niece. That's why Walgreens has specially trained pharmacists that have provided over 60 million flu shots since 2010. Stop by for your flu shot today with a $0 copay with most insurance. Because protecting the world starts with protecting yours. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
And welcome back to Friday Night Lights here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. I need to publicly apologize to my board op. That was an awkward dismount before we went into the break and threw him off, so I have to make a public apology there. But before we head to the games here in just a few minutes, Sam White had an opportunity to talk to Central Heights head coach, and let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on in Central Heights tonight.
Sam White here on the Friday Night's Light pregame show, and I'm joined by Coach Risch from Central Heights. Good evening, Coach.
Good evening. How are you?
I am great.
Good.
So y'all are playing Oskaloosa tonight, but I got to ask first, how does it feel to get that first victory under your belt of the season?
It was great. Kids put in a lot of hard work that week and continue to do the same thing this week, but it just felt great for all their hard work to start paying off.
Now, Oskaloosa has had trouble getting in the end zone this season, but it's high school football. I mean, one week you could give up 40 points, and the next week you could put up 40 points. So what's your guys' mindset going into this game, knowing that you're facing a team that's yet to get their win under the belt?
Yeah, I think it's just continue to focus on what we do best, and focus on some of the stuff that they do. And we had another great week of practice with quite a bit of focus from the kids and paying attention to details, just kind of continue to build off of our success from last week.
Well, good luck, Coach. Again, this is Sam White here on the Friday Night Lights pregame show. Go Vikings.
Thank you.
Sam also had an opportunity to talk to the Wellsville Eagles. They're coming off their first loss of the year last week, and stung a little bit because it was also homecoming. And let's take a listen to what Sam White was able to capture audio-wise.
Sam White here on the Friday Night Lights pregame show, and I'm joined by Coach Birkdahl of Wellsville. Good evening, Coach.
Hey, good evening.
So I got to ask the first question. I think a lot of people are wondering, how's Luke doing?
Well, he got some not great news this week. He's going to be out for at least 3 weeks, with a severe concussion. So definitely a player that we're going to miss on both sides of the ball.
You all got Perry LeCompton, and looking at Perry this season, they've not had a problem getting in the end zone. What's going to be some of the keys to preventing them from doing that for the fourth straight week?
Well, easily keys is going to be one-on-one tackling because, they get to the ball to the receivers in space. They go empty. The quarterback's a great thrower and a great runner. So, it's just going to come down to good one-on-one tackles and whoever makes the most plays.
Again, this is Sam here on the Friday Night Lights pregame show. Good luck, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. It should be an exciting game. Two teams that kind of open things up, and a lot of fast athletes on the field tonight.
Yep. Well, good luck, and go Eagles.
All right, thanks a lot.
Want to say thanks to Sam for checking in and chatting with Wellsville and Central Heights this evening as they get ready for their games. As Wellsville taking on Perry LeCompton and Central Heights, they're on the road to Oskaloosa. Central Heights looking to get their record to 500, while Wellsville looking to come off that loss last week. Should be interesting games, and we'll keep you posted on those as the evening goes on, with Gary Bateman and Luke Queen providing those updates, and we'll work to feed those to you as soon as they're available. I want to remind everybody, tomorrow we'll have Ottawa University Braves football on the air, starting with the Superstands cleaning service. Ottawa University Braves pregame show at 4, Kickoff will follow at 5. It's a little bit earlier start for the night game, so a 4 o'clock start for pregame, 5 o'clock kick, and you'll hear it here on 1220. 103.7 FM, KOFO, and on KOFO.com. And that'll be the last evening game for the rest for the regular season. The rest of the games will be a 1 or 1:30 kickoff. So that as we get further and further into the football season. So again, we hope that you'll join us for Ottawa University Braves football tomorrow. And also a reminder, the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show will be on the air at 10 o'clock tonight here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Nick Gosnell will have the show for you tonight, providing you with updates and wrap-ups from the high school games going on in the state of Kansas tonight. And that's the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show at 10 o'clock here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Also a reminder that with the football game tonight here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, the Royals game will be preempted, but we will bring you updates on the game as the evening progresses. The last check was the bottom of the first, and the Royals were up 1-0. Alex Gordon credited with the RBI. So Royals right now with a 1-0 lead, but we'll keep you posted as the game goes on throughout the evening. Go ahead and crack the mic. What do you got an update there, Lars?
At the middle of the second, it was still 1-0.
Okay, so they're heading to the bottom of the second, still 1-0. So I want to thank Lars for making sure we were up to date on that. So that's where we stand with that. So high school football coming up. We will be heading out to Steve Grogan Stadium and Gary Bateman here on 1220 and 103.7 FM with the Super Stands cleaning service, Rob Hedrick pregame show, and then we will, and then on KOFO.com, we'll also have Luke Queen at 640, and he will have the Super Stands cleaning service pregame show as he'll talk with West Franklin's head coach as they get ready to play tonight in the KOFO High School Football Game of the Week against Osage City. So that's going to just about wrap it up for us here this evening as an exciting week of football gets ready to take place. I think we have two interesting games that you're going to find with Chanute against Ottawa and Osage City at West Franklin. And there's a lot of games that build some intrigue here with teams either at 2-1 or undefeated. So some good contests here to keep you up to date on through the evening. So it's an interesting start, and we're getting ready to be in the middle part of the season, and some good football in the area here in the KOFO listening area. I want to say thanks to my board op Lars for keeping us going here during the broadcast, and that's going to wrap it up for me. I will talk to you tomorrow from Salina with Ottawa University Braves football, but I must bid you adieu as the Friday Night Lights show is over for this week. We'll talk to you again next Friday night here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Friday Night Lights High School Football Preview Show. Stand by for your Super Stands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on KOFO and your Game of the Week pregame show online at KOFO.com.
My lawn's been worn out by summer, not to mention by my kids.
This year, use Scott's in the fall. Just one more feeding gives your grass the nourishment it needs to recover from the wear and tear of summer, while also building resilient roots to help prevent a weak, thin lawn next spring.
This fall, my kids and my grass are back out to play.
This is a Scott's Yard. Now's the time to feed your lawn. Pick up a bag of Scott's Winter Guard today.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO, 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week football broadcast and the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show, heard exclusively online at KOFO.com. Make Super Stands your cleaning man for carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile. Call Super Stands Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, for our preview of tonight's game, here's Luke Queen.
Welcome to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO as the 0-3 Ottawa Cyclones come back home and try to get their first victory of the season against a 2-1 Chanute Blue Comet team. Ottawa last week fell to Paola 59-13, the final score there. Last year, Blue Comets won a close one, 25-21 over the Cyclones, and Ottawa will look to get on the board on the win side of the ledger here tonight, coming up in about 20 minutes. We'll take a quick break here, come back and have our weekly chat with Ottawa Cyclone head football coach Rob Hedrick. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on 1220, 103.7 FM, and KOFO.com.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
This is Secretary Tim Keck at the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services. Elder abuse is a growing problem in our state and across the country. Elder abuse can occur no matter where these victims live, who they live with, and regardless of their finances or their health, but help is available. Concerned people can spot the warning signs such as unexplained injuries and make a call for help. Don't let our elders suffer silently. Be their voice. For more information, visit the KDAD's website.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department of Aging and Disability Services and this station.
Welcome back to the Superstands Cleaning Service pregame show and the Rob Hedrick show here on KOFO. Last week the Cyclones were facing the Paola Panthers over at Paola. And, Coach, you kind of warned us of this. This Paola team is really dynamite. They came away with a 59-13 victory. And really, almost from the opening kickoff, they were in control of the ball game.
They were. And, I was afraid something like that might happen. And, in the other games where they've been kind of lopsided, we've lost it at the end. We've given up a lot of points at the end. But, as you said, Paola put it on us pretty early and often, and we couldn't stop them, and we didn't do much better offensively. So it was a long night for us.
And actually, early on, the offense's inability to move the football kept giving the Panthers great field position, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, and and like we talked about, they have speed, and Coach Dumber said this is one of the overall fastest teams he's ever had, and then it showed on the field. And like I said, we couldn't get anything going and couldn't stop them, and it was tough for the coaches, tough for the boys, and we were glad to get out of Paola when we did. And
not only, they had a lot of talent certainly there, but they had a lot of depth at these positions as well.
They really do. Football is the deal in Paola, and that's what the kids want to do, and that's what they do, and they dominated us in every aspect of the game. Our special teams weren't good. Offense wasn't good. Defense wasn't good. It was a tough night.
Well, let's talk about the positives, though, because there were some positives. A nice drive right before halftime. You got into the end zone on the final play of the half, and it was a pretty play. Jackson Allen hit Brandon Carlson, or Chad Bones, rather, right in the back of the end zone. It was right there on the end line.
Yeah.
And with time running out, that's a nice play.
It really was. And I go back and review film, and we were driving before that. The drive before that, we were moving the ball, and we fumbled it on a pitch, and then to end up that we were running the ball a little bit on them, and then to end the half on that play, it gave us some energy, and the boys went crazy. We went crazy. It was fun. I saw several the tweets and posts and all that stuff about, people were very happy. We were the first ones to score on Paola this year, and we scored on their varsity, so we were happy, and it was a nice pass, nice catch, and good pass protection. It was all around a great play for us.
And you mentioned the runs. Elias White ran the ball very well on Friday night, but, give credit where credit's due, and it's all with everybody else, too, opening holes.
Exactly, and he got a lot of that in the first half. He had 24 carries for 109 yards. So
that's what you'd like.
Yep. And he ran so hard, and he was our offensive player of the game, and we felt really good about it. And watching the O-line, we went with a much straightforward blocking scheme last week that we're going to continue into this week. and the boys responded pretty well. And so we're pretty happy. And we actually have a lot of. We're pretty excited about tonight's game and the running game and what we think we can accomplish, and that's a carryover from what we did last week versus Payola, mostly in the second half, but we still got it done.
You know, those of us who are fans, we like to see a lot of that trickery and all that kind of stuff, but when it boils right down to it, it's still pretty much an X's and O's ball game, isn't it?
It really is. And like I said, we simplified things. We shrunk the playbook way down, and I thought it showed Friday night in that when you watch film, we had very few missed assignments. Now, we didn't execute as well in our blocking schemes as we would hope, but we were going to the right place. So that's a big improvement. Same philosophy going into this week, and we really hope that it's going to pay off for some bigger numbers on the ground and on the scoreboard.
And, you know, the second drive you had was even a longer one. It was 83 yards, and I think almost all that was done on the ground, wasn't it?
All of it. I think we attempted one pass, maybe. We only attempted. We didn't have a good night throwing either. But yeah, I believe it was on the ground, and we really wanted Elias to get in the end zone at the end, since he'd been the bell cow and the workhorse on that whole drive, and he made a really nice 5-yard run. Ran over one kid, made another kid miss, and it made me feel good. Made me feel very happy to see him get in the end zone, and then everyone else celebrate along with him. It was fun to watch live, and it was fun to watch on film. All the kids going crazy and celebrating.
Yeah, it's one of those things that even despite the final score, you can take that as a positive heading into this week of practice, right?
Yes, we've we mentioned that a couple times. I don't know how often a coach and a player can feel excited about a 59-13 drubbing, but you know, we had a great practice Sunday, and all week we've had a very upbeat, very emotional, very energetic practices. So we're happy, we're ready to go, and we're really looking forward to the ball game.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about that upcoming opponent, the Chanute Blue Comets, after we take this time out. You're listening to the Rob Hedrick Show, part of the Superstand's Cleaning Service pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463. KOFO is your home for Kansas City Royals baseball in East Central Kansas. Whether it's at the K or on the road, you can hear all the action in 2018 on 103.7 FM and 1220. Brought to you by our title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Ryan Disbro in Garnett, and our mini game sponsors who make the broadcast possible. We encourage you to visit these fine merchants who know what it means to be raised royal. Your sports source and home of the Kansas City Royals in East Central Kansas is KOFO.
And back here talking with Coach Rob Hedrick as the Cyclones get set for the Chanute Blue Comets here at home. And Chanute comes in 2-1 on the year, Coach. And, of course, we don't get to see much about them during the course of the season. They play down in that Southeast Kansas League, and we don't see a lot of opponents from down there. We get Fort Scott from time to time, but Chanute's been one of the more common ones that we've had a chance to play, and we played them the last couple of years. 2 years ago, we kind of shellacked them. Last year, they kind of returned the favor.
Yeah, and you know, watching last year's game in preparation for this game, you know, we moved the ball on them, and then we'd shoot ourselves in the foot with a bad snap or a penalty, and we never did recover from that. You know, we still had a chance to win the game last year, and again, we feel good about where we're at going into this game. It's going to be Coach Shields was on the staff with. It's going to look exactly like playing Spring Hill. They run the same defense, the same offense as Spring Hill, because that's the coaching tree that's been there, and so we've you know, almost had an extra week to prepare for this, as in, you know, we were preparing for Spring Hill. So that's an advantage. They have some very good kids. They play aggressive defensively, and I love their quarterback. This young man's been starting since he was a freshman, and he's a great athlete, very good quarterback, so he's going to pose some big challenges for the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, I think they're going to do some things that I certainly feel good about taking advantage of. I hope we can. We're going to pound the ball. We're not going to. I told the boys we're not going to do anything fancy, no tricks. We're going to physically beat them. We're going to play straight ahead, almost football in a phone booth. Not quite to that extent, but it's going to be close. We're going to try to out physical them and kind of ride that wave of momentum we talked about with Elias from last week and the job that the O-line did in the second half. So that's a game plan.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about then what are going to be keys to victory then tonight.
Controlling the ball, and I think it would go a long way with our boys if we could get out to a lead. If we have to taste some success early in the game to get that moment, because we're confident, we feel good, but still, if things go bad early in the game, we're on a pretty big losing streak, and that's a hard mental wall to climb sometimes. So we need things to go well early. But honestly, I think as long as we don't turn the ball over, we play clean football, not a lot of penalties, we're going to have a good chance to win this game.
Maybe getting a couple turnovers here and there?
That would be great. We'll take them. That's for sure. That's for sure. So like I said, it is going to be a pretty no-frills offensive game plan this week, and we're just going to try to run downhill and then take advantage of the short passing game, and hopefully we can control the ball, put some points on the board, and then let defense do their thing and get some stops, and hopefully we come out on the right end of the win-loss this week.
Okay, we're heading into week number 4, and what does the injury situation look like?
Well, we're happy to get Gabe Setters back tonight. He lucky to only miss 1 week with him from that hit he took against Spring Hill. Unfortunately, Cameron Reynolds is not back yet. He's close. We should have him back next week for Bonner Springs, but unfortunately, we don't have Cameron back this week. And then Michael Pickering is also out.
Okay. Well, Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk with you next week.
All right. Thank you very much.
And we'll be back with more here from Steve Grogan Stadium after this timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
People like me are powerless over alcohol, and if we could outthink it, outrun it, do whatever we needed to do, we could beat it, but we can't by ourselves. Everything I have, everything I've done, I owe to Valley Hope.
An estimated 88,000 people die from alcohol-related causes annually, making it the 3rd leading preventable cause of death in the United States. For more information, visit valleyhope.org. Sponsored by Valley Hope Association and the station.
Thank you for listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Rob Hedrick pregame show. Stand by. Kickoff for Cyclone football is next.
Let's see. That big yellow spot came from an ice cream cone. The brown spot was from a super hot cup of coffee. And that purpley blue-gray shadow over there, well, I just couldn't say.
If you have troublesome carpet spots, spills, and stains, stop and call Superstand your cleaning man. Call 418-2463 for your free estimate. Eliminate spots, spills, stains, and purpley blue-gray shadows from your carpets. Superstand's Cleaning Service, 418-2463.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
The City of Ottawa invites you to the ribbon cutting for the new disc golf course in Forest Park, Wednesday, September 26th at 5 p.m. For a complete schedule of the city-sponsored events, visit City of Ottawa, Kansas Municipal Government on Facebook or visit their website at ottawaks.gov.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Super Stands Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Cyclone football on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, the City of Ottawa, State Farm agent Keith King, also by Ottawa Family Physicians, Bones Transportation, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Now let's return to the field and KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone football.
And the final strain for our national anthem being sung here tonight for the fans here at Steve Grogan Stadium as we get set for high school football action here this evening. Cyclones 0-3 on the season. Chanute comes into tonight's play 2-1. Last year, the Blue Comets won the matchup 25-21. Ottawa had a chance in that ball game, but just couldn't get it done. Back here at home this evening and looking to get things on the winning track. Take a look at other games around the area tonight. Of course, our KOFO game of the week is turning out to be a really good one. It's Osage City 3-0 on the season at West Franklin, and the Falcons playing well. They're 2-1, and Luke Queen has the play-by-play of that one on KOFO.com. Central Heights looks to make it 2 in a row as they travel to Oskaloosa tonight. The Bears are 0-3 on the season. Here's another good one tonight, 3A competition. Wellsville at Perry Lecompton, both teams coming into tonight's play 2-1. Also, it's Linden hosting Uniontown this evening. Both the Tigers and Uniontown are 1-2. Waverly is on the road at Meridazine Valley. Prairie View is off to a 2-1 start. They host Osawatomie this evening. Good ball game set up for Spring Hill tonight as the Broncos take on the Paola Panthers. Spring Hill 2-1 while Paola comes into tonight's action 3-0. And a couple of 3-0 teams playing up in Kansas City tonight as the Lewisburg Wildcats take on the Piper Pirates. Here's another big game in Class 3A. Santa Fe Trail is on the road tonight, taking on the Hayden Wildcats. Santa Fe Trail 2-1, while Hayden is 1-2 on the year. Bonner Springs is taking on Tonganoxie tonight. Both those teams 1-2 coming into tonight's play. Either Iola or Anderson County will pick up their first win here tonight as the Mustangs travel to Garnett to take on the Bulldogs. And it's 0-3 Eudora traveling tonight to 1-2 Baldwin. And don't forget, we'll have the scores of all these games and more on the high school scoreboard show tonight at 10 o'clock right here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Cyclones have won the toss. They'll defer to the second half. Ottawa will move left to right here in the first half of play, or first quarter of play, I should say. The win tonight will help just slightly the team moving left to right, although it's a crosswind for the most part. And, of course, we finally have football weather here with tonight's ball game as the temperature's now just in the 60s after being up in the 90s just a couple of days ago. Don't forget, tomorrow we have Ottawa University football for you, a big ball game between the 3-0 Braves and the 3-0 Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. It's a 5 o'clock kickoff in Salina, and Bob Johnson will be there to bring you the play-by-play. He'll get underway at about 4 o'clock with the pregame show right here on KOFO. Again, the Cyclones will kick it off. Words of encouragement and instruction from both sidelines here. Crowd is building here, but still time for you to come on out here and enjoy some of this football action. Chanute has brought a pretty good group of fans across the way as well. Blue Comets, of course, play in the Southeast Kansas League. They are the closest SEK school to Ottawa at this point. And we see Chanute pretty regularly, as we do Fort Scott, who is the next closest. Jaden Costin and Briley Peavy will be back deep for Chanute. Tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by Bones Transportation, a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. Paul Bones and all of the employees at Bones Transportation wish all of the Cyclone sports teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Chad Bones approaches the ball. Line drive kick off the hands of one player. Will be fielded now by Costin at about the 11. He gets it across the 25 and out to around the 28-yard line before he's brought down. And that's where Chanute will set up their opening drive. Quarterback will be junior Ty Bowman, 6'5", 189-pounder. He has started since his freshman year. He is a southpaw. He will have in the backfield with him on first down Tyler Davis working out of the shotgun formation. Two receivers split wide to the left here on first down and 10. Bowman takes the handoff, throws it across the middle. That pass nearly picked off. Two Cyclones were right there. Adrian Aho and Chad Bones, and either one of them probably could have picked it off, but they kind of ran into each other. Pass falls incomplete, second down 10. Again, Twins left. Now man comes in motion right. That's Corbett Kimberlin. Inside handoff and a good hole this time for Davis. And he gets about 9 yards out to the 37. It'll be third down and a couple. Short two for Chanute. This time, empty backfield for Bowman. Three receivers right, two left. In motion, and a pitch back going to the right halfback, and he is stopped short, it appears, of the first down. That's Jaden Costin. We'll have to depend on where the spot is. Looks like he's going to be shy by about a half a yard. A little shovel pitch that time to Costin, and Chanute lining up to go for it on fourth down. Tried the hard count. Ottawa didn't bite. Now Bowman looks over to the sidelines. Play clock down to 10. Man comes in motion right, and a draw play. Bowman keeps himself and breaks into the secondary. Now at the footbase, he's to the 30, 25-20, one man to beat. Down the sideline, touchdown, Chanute. Bowman on the quarterback draw, and Ottawa had nobody in the middle. He broke it to the outside and raced to the end zone, and in to try the extra point for the Blue Comets will be Jacob Adams. Ball is down. Line drive kick is good. There's timeout on the field with 10:41 to play first period. The score, Chanute 7, Ottawa nothing. Kickoff coming your way in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Ottawa Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
71-yard drive for the Blue Comets, and they score on the quarterback draw by Bowman, going 62. Back deep for the Cyclones to receive this kickoff will be Shavion Bethe and Brandon Carlson. Jacob Adams, the placement man. And a high end over end kick. And Carlson will field at the 10. Carlson to the 20. Sidesteps a man, tries to break to the outside, has a little bit of running room across the 30. He's to the 35-yard line and brought down to 36. So a 26-yard kickoff return for Brandon Carlson, and the Cyclones will start, and now there's a penalty flag late, thrown at the 35-yard line. And it's a hold against Ottawa. So that'll push the ball back 10 yards. So Ottawa will start from its own 25. Cyclone quarterback is Jackson Allen. Running back behind him, Elias White. Blitz being shown. Handoff White off the right side, gets a yard and maybe a couple to the 27. One-yard pickup, second down and 9 as Gabe Setters comes in. Setters missed last week's ball game. Allen will work out of the shotgun formation. Two receivers right side. Handoff White once again off the right side. He crosses the 30 and out to around the 32. Tackle was made by Tyler Davis and Corbett Kimberlin. And the Cyclones have a third down 3. Chad Bones brings the play call in from the bench. He will line up as a tight end left. One receiver in this set splits to the right. Keeping is Jackson Allen. Breaks a tackle. Oh, upended and went head over heels, but it looks like he got the first down across the 35. Well, that's a horrible spot right there. They mark him shy of the 35-yard line by about a half a yard. So the Cyclones have a fourth down, less than a yard. Inside 9 minutes to go, first period. Chanute leads 7-0. And a big decision for Ottawa right here. They'll send two receivers left and one right. Quick hitter to White, and White gets it across the 35. That'll be the first down. Needed one, got about a yard and a half. So the Cyclones keep the drive going. All just outside the 35-yard line. Two receivers left, one right, wingman left also. It's White once again, this time off the left tackle, and fights his way forward to around the 38. That'll be a 2-yard gain, second down, 8 coming up. Carlson goes left as a receiver. Gabriel Bueno and Setters to the right. Blitz up the middle, pass across the middle, wide open is Bethe. Bethe has the catch. He's inside the 35 and down to the 33. Well, quick pass that time from Allen to Bethe, and the Cyclones have it in Chanute territory at the 33, 1st and 10. Piper leads Lewisburg early, 7-0. Giving off to White. White gets about 4, maybe 5 yards. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup, 2nd down 5. Clock is running, 7:08 to play first period. Chanute leads 7-0. Keeping is Axe Allen. He is pushed to the ground as he crosses the 25. They'll mark him right at the 25, 3rd down and a couple. Ottawa in 4-down territory here. Adrian Aho brings the play call in from the bench. Aho lines up as a tight end. Single receivers to each side of the field. It's White off the right side. He has the 1st down to the 22. Kimberlin made the tackle, but White picks up 3, and the chains will move. Bonner Springs has jumped out to a 7-0 lead on Tonganoxie. Bonner Springs, Ottawa's next opponent, next Friday night. First and 10. It'll be White hitting the backfield this time, dropped for a loss. Breaking through there was Elijah Keever. And he tackles White for a 2-yard loss back to the 24.5. Caleb Kessinger checks into the Ottawa lineup as a receiver. He'll split far side along with Bones. Option right. Allen pitches late at a bad pitch, and it was recovered by Chanute. That pitch was way too hard for White, as close as he was to Allen. Now, that may have been the real problem, that White was too close to Allen. But recovered by Kimberlin, and the Cyclones turn it over. It's 1st and 10 for the Blue Comets at the 25-yard line. So a promising drive thwarted by the turnover. Trips right, single man left. Bowman. Now everybody stands. They look over to the sideline. Play clock down to 5. Bowman just got the play off. He'll throw out in the flat. He's got a man. That's Mason Manbeck, and Manbeck will get it out near 1st down yardage at the 35-yard line. Just a little stop route that time by Manbeck, and he picks up 10. Handoff Davis up the middle, 5 yards to the 40. Gabriel Bueno had the tackle. I'm sorry, it's Peavy on the carry. Second down 5. .441 to play in the first period. Chanute leads 7-0 on the 62-yard run by Bowman. Tight formation this time. And comes in motion. Bowman will throw. Now under pressure. He'll be sacked back at the 29. It was Bueno breaking through there and bringing Bowman down for a loss on the play of 5. They're down 15 for the Blue Comets. Trip receivers right, single man left. Bowman pump fakes, throws down the sidelines. That pass is incomplete. It was intended for Kimberlin, and good defense by Edwin Duarte Miranda. And Chanute will be forced to punt. Deep for Ottawa, it's Brandon Carlson. Peavy will be the punter. Good snap. Flag down. End over end kick. Takes a Chanute roll inside the 30, and will be down at about the 27. So let's check the penalty flag thrown at the line of scrimmage. Substitution against Ottawa. It'll still be 4th down. A little surprised that Chanute would take the penalty. It's only a 5-yard mark-off, and they got a pretty good roll on that punt. We'll see. Again, Peavy. It's the snap. Kicks away. Better kick. Fair catch call for by Carlson. And it will be better field position from a Chanute standpoint as he's back at the 25-yard line. That's where Ottawa sets up shop here for their second drive of the ball game. KOFO's Derek Chappell will be broadcasting live from noon till 3 tomorrow in Forest Park for the COF 50th Anniversary Fun Festival. There's food, games. Ottawa City Band's going to be there. The Ottawa Police Department and McGruff, Identikid, Ottawa Fire Department, Carnival Games, Bounce House, Dunk Tank, live music, and more. And, of course, we'll be broadcasting from noon till 3 tomorrow here on KOFO. 1st and 10. Cyclones have it at their own 25 with 3:27 to play in the first. Down 7-0. White off the right side. And he gets it across the 30 out to around the 31. Second down 4 for Ottawa. This time the Cyclones will send Aho and Bethe wide to the right. Single man left. And flags Ottawa will be guilty of a false start. Everybody moved, but the center didn't snap the football. False start penalty. Negates the nice run by White on first down. Down at Garnett. Anderson County leads Iola 7-6. That game is late first period. Second and 9. Allen out of the shotgun. Blitz up the middle. Pass out in the flat. It's caught. And breaking a tackle and getting near first down yardage goes Brandon Carlson. So Carlson with a nice broken tackle there. He gets 8, and it's 3rd down and 1. Osage City leads West Franklin in our KOFO game of the week, 8-0 over at Pomona tonight. That's midway through the first period. 3rd down 1. Whistle. And the Cyclones are going to burn a timeout here. Timeout comes with 1:56 to play first quarter. It's Chanute 7, Ottawa nothing, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa High Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
The fun doesn't slow down this fall at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Whether you are youth or adult, we have some things for you. Sign-ups are happening now for youth volleyball and the Fall Basketball Academy. We're also hosting the 55 and over Monster Bash Halloween Dance on Saturday, October 20th at 4 p.m. And finally, learn how to quilt or just practice your technique. It's a great social opportunity here at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Come join us at the Gottwer Building at 15th and Ash or call us at 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Cyclones use their first time out of the half. Want to make sure that they had what they wanted here on this 3rd down and 1. A couple of score updates for you. Anderson County has scored again. They lead Iola 14-6, and Oskaloosa's jumped out to a 6-0 lead on Central Heights. Blocking back in front of Allen, and Ottawa moved early. So now 3rd down 6, back at the 29. West Franklin's tied it up on a 73-yard run. Clayton Noyen's run. 8-8. Falcons and the Osage City Indians. On 3rd and 6. Cross across the middle is caught by Bueno, and Bueno has the first down to the 40. I'll check that. It falls incomplete. So now on 4th down and 6. Carlson brings a play call in from the bench. Now Allen will step back a couple of steps. He'll kick the ball. It'll take an Ottawa roll inside the 30 and be down at the 26-yard line. So that worked out pretty well for Ottawa. 45-yard kick with no returns. Chanute will start this time at their own 26 with 1:41 to play first period. Blue Comets lead it 7-0. Baldwin has jumped out on top of Eudora this evening, 7-0, that game up at Liston Stadium. First and 10, Blue Comets. Bowman out of the shotgun. He's got Peavy behind him. Hand off to Davis, I should say, instead of Peavy. And Davis breaks tackles, picks up about 6, maybe 7. Six-yard pickup. The end of 1, Santa Fe Trail and Hayden, 0-0. Bowman calling signal, sends a man in motion left. Quarterback draw, and again a good opening for Bowman. He's got first down yardage across the 45 to around the 46. Well, they split the field that time, and Bowman went right up the middle. Gabe Setters made the tackle. We're going to put some more time on the clock. They ran that inadvertently after the first down was picked up. And now they got the clock set at 52 seconds. Empty backfield this time. And in motion, option play left. Pitch back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin gets it to the outside. Flag is thrown. Kimberlin wrestled out of bounds by Brett Ferguson after a gain of about 3, but let's check the flag. The block in the back against Chanute. So the 10-yard penalty will move it back to the 35, where it'll be now first down and a long 20. Latter stages of the first quarter. 7-0. Chanute with the lead. Central Heights has scored. They have tied up Oskaloosa 6-6. In motion comes Davis on the pitch. He's hit the backfield and wrestled to the ground. And it was Brett Ferguson once again to make the stop. And that's going to be the final play of the first period. At the end of one here at Steve Grogan Stadium, the score is Chanute 7 and Ottawa nothing. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
7-0 Chanute as we get set for the second period. Blue Comets will have it second down and 26 back at their own 29-yard line. Bowman fakes, rolls left, looks, has a man open, pass is caught, and out of bounds is Garrett Allman. He gets it out to the 45-yard line for a gain of 16. Third down 10. Ottawa needs to get a pass rush here. Also got to be aware of the possibility of that quarterback draw once again. It's worked twice for big yardage, once for a touchdown. Davis is lined up in the backfield with Bowman, who drops straight, looks across the middle, and pass incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag on Brandon Carlson on a pass that was not catchable. It was intended for Lane Harvey. It was thrown behind the intended receiver. Officials will confer. The thrown by the back judge. And pass interference, the call against Ottawa. So a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. After Chanute was saddled with a 2nd and 26 and a 3rd and 10. High school football scoreboard show tonight at 10 o'clock on KOFO. First and 10 at the Ottawa 40. 11:47 to play before half. And off Davis off the left side. Picks up 3 down to the 37. Working from the left hash mark, 2nd and 7. Again, Davis, this time hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss. Ottawa got good penetration. There'll be a loss of a couple and bring up 3rd down and 9. Osage City has scored. They lead West Franklin 15-8. Gets that one at KOFO.com this evening. At the end of one quarter, Spring Hill and Paola tied up 0-0. 3rd and 9. Empty backfield. Man comes in motion. They fake to him. Pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Allman. Setters was there on the coverage. And a 4th and 9. Cyclones started to trot punt return out there, but now it looks like Chanute will bring in the punt unit, try to pin Ottawa deep. At the end of one, Anderson County 14, Iola 6. Evie to kick. Gets the kick away. It's a high kick. Carlson makes the catch. Returns this one across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So long field for Ottawa here with 10:07 to play before half. And the Blue Comets on top, 7-0. Ottawa comes up. First down 10. Single receivers to each side, actually twins to the right rather. Pitch back goes this time to White, and White crosses the 20. Actually, that was not White. That was Chad Bones. Second down 7 at the 20. Hand off to Bethay this time, and Bethay gets a couple. Bethay picks up about 3, let's call it 3rd down and 4. 9:15, the clock running here in the second period. Bethay, the deep back, as Ottawa comes up 3rd and 4, and Allen will throw out in the flat, has Bones. Bones looking for the first down sticks. I don't think he got it. He is out of bounds. They had given him some room, but he tried to make a stutter step. It'll be 4th down and a yard. Cyclones need to get it past the 17-yard line. They're at the 16 right now. Twin receivers out to the right. Bethay behind Allen. Bethay will get the handoff, trying to get outside, and I think he got it with second effort. Good shoestring tackle by the Blue Comet defender, but I think Bethay got it. We'll check the spot. And Bethay did pick up the first down, so the chains will move. Boy, that's a gutsy call right there by Rob Hedrick. You catch all sorts of flack if that one doesn't work. 1st and 10. This time empty backfield. Allen all by himself back there. And he'll roll left. Looking, now looks to throw. He's got a man. It's Carlson. Carlson has it at the 36-yard line and is wrestled to the ground there after a gain of about 8. Allen with a nice throw across his body that time. 2nd down and a short 2. Bueno goes wide to left along with White, who's back in the ball game. And they'll throw a bubble screen out to Bueno. Bueno breaks a tackle, has the first down to the 38. I have not moved the chains yet. And now they will do so. Just shy of the 39-yard line, 1st and 10, Ottawa. 7:46 to play, first half. Hand off to White on the delay, and that one took too long to develop. White got maybe a yard. I'm sorry, that's not White, that's Bethay. There's a flag down. And it's a face mask penalty against Chanute. And the 15-yard mark-off. That'll push the ball into Blue Comet territory at the 45. Ottawa comes up 1st and 10. Whistle, and Rob Hedrick wants a timeout. This one comes with 7:23 to play in the half. Chanute leads Ottawa 7-0. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Ottawa High School football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's cleaning service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's cleaning service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
7:23 to play first half. 7-0 Chanute. Ottawa has it in Blue Comet territory. 1st and 10 at the 45. A couple of score updates for you. Hayton has taken the lead on Santa Fe Trail 6-0. That game in the second period. And Central Heights now leads Oskaloosa 12-6. Lewisburg is scored. They trail Piper 7-6, and they have the ball in the red zone. First and 10, throwing out in the flat. Pass caught by Carlson. Stiff arms the man. Gets it to the 40, down the sidelines, and out of bounds at the 35. Carlson with yardage down the left sideline for a Cyclone first down at the 35-yard line. Allen looking over the situation. He'll throw out again in the flat, this time to Bones. Bones breaking tackles and all the way inside the 25 to the 22. And the Cyclones doing nothing but little quick hitters out there on the sideline. And it's been paying dividends. This ball spotted just outside the 20, 1st and 10, Ottawa. Two receivers right, one left. Blitz coming up the middle. Pitch back goes to Bethay. Cuts it against the grain, but won't get anything. In fact, maybe loses a yard. It'll be 2nd down 11 for Ottawa with 6:48 in the clock running. Lewisburg's taking the lead on Piper, 14-7 Wildcats now. That game up at Piper. 2nd down 11. Again, a pass thrown out there for Carlson. He makes the catch, but he is hit immediately by Mason Manbeck, and that'll be a loss of a yard. The end of one quarter of play. It's Prairie View 14, Osawatomie nothing. Third down 11. Allen rolling right. Gets a block, throws against the grain. That pass up for grabs. It'll be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Chad Bones. Chad Bones knew where the pass was, and the defender did not. It was not a well-thrown pass, but it's a touchdown Ottawa, and they're within 7-6. Bones will try the extra point. And it's a fake. Rolling out is Allen. He'll throw late, and that pass is intercepted. And the two-point conversion is no good. There's timeout on the field with 5:31 to play in the first half. It's Chanute 7, Ottawa 6. Kickoff in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Okay. We've heard you. This is Bob from Leon's at 429 South Main in historic downtown Ottawa. We're going retro. Classic favorites like the Super Cheese Burrito, Enchilada Special, fajitas, chimichangas, and more are back. We also have great daily specials. Leon's, a family tradition since 1982.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Ottawa High with an 84-yard drive, scoring on a 21-yard pass from Jackson Allen to Chad Bones. The Cyclones went for the fake and the two-point conversion, and the pass was intercepted. So 7-6 Chanute here with 5:31 to go in the half. Down at Garnett, Anderson County has jumped out to a 21-6 lead on Iola this evening. Bones, line drive kick, fielded on the run by Peavy at about the 17. Peavy brought down at the 33. In on the stop for the Cyclones was Jose Richards. And they marked the ball at the 32. Bonner Springs has scored again, 13-0, better than Tonganoxie this evening. First down, Twins right, single man left. Handoff goes to Peavy, and Peavy gets forward progress out to the 35 with second effort. Gary Lecompton at the end of one quarter leads Wellsville 14-6. There's a flag down right where the play ended. Personal foul, Ottawa. West Franklin has scored again, but missed the extra point, 15-14, Osage City over the Falcons, that game in the second quarter. The penalty moves the ball all the way to midfield, 1st and 10 for Chanute. Pass out in the flat, hauled in, and about 3, maybe 4 yards that time for Lane Harvey. Called a gain of 4, second down 6. After one quarter, Linden leads Uniontown tonight, 13-0. Here it's 7-6 Chanute, 4:27 to play, first half. Handoff goes to Peavy, wrestled down to the backfield. Bueno made the tackle back at the 50-yard line. That was close to being a horse collar tackle right there, but no flag. Third down 10. Chanute has made the Cyclones pay a couple of times on third down and long. And game call or a timeout. No, timeout Chanute. 3:32 to play, first half. Blue Comets 7, Cyclones 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
First timeout used by the Blue Comets. Pipers tied up Lewisburg 14-14 in a battle of unbeatens tonight. Next week, Ottawa is on the road at Bonner Springs, playing the Braves for the first time since 2001. Kickoff at 7 o'clock, and the Superstands Cleaning Service pregame show next Friday night at 6:40. KOFO Cancer Telethon is coming Friday, October 12th from 9 till 5. If you pay it, we'll play it. All donations from the telethon go to the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. A little bit more about that later on this evening here on KOFO. Third down 10 at midfield. Here's a reverse, and nobody out there, and stopped short of the first down. He kind of hesitated instead of going straight forward, and Lane Harvey stopped shy of the first down by a couple of yards. But the Cyclones did not defend that well. They over-pursued to the near side, and Harvey had a big lane to run Ottawa's fortunate they did not pick up the first down. 4th down and a short 2. Clock now under 3 minutes to go in the half. At halftime tonight, we'll have a report from the KOFO newsroom for you and get you up to date on the Weather Center forecast. Hand off to the deep man, and breaking in the open, and he's going down the sidelines, tripped up at about the 16-yard line. And let's see, was that 55, Aaron Golly? And he picks up the first down at the 16. This time Bowman under center. He'll hand it off again to him, and nothing that time. Brought down at they're actually stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down 10. Clock inside 2 minutes to go in the half. Ottawa wants to keep Chanute out of the end zone. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Penalty flag down. Offside Ottawa. How many times have we seen this so far this season? Now 2nd and 5 at the 11. Bowman this time out of the shotgun. It's over at the sidelines. Hands it off to Peavy. Peavy inside the 10, down near the 7-yard line. Clock continues to run. 1:26 to go in the half. Chanute leads Ottawa 7-6. 3rd down and short. Empty backfield this time. And comes in motion. Bowman will keep. Quarterback draw. He's got the first down inside the 5 to the 3. Anderson County now up on Iola, 28-6. That game with about 3.5 minutes to play first half. 1st and goal at the 3. And the Cyclones will use their final timeout. Chanute leads 7-6. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Ottawa now out of timeouts, 53 seconds to play, but Rob Hedrick wanted to make sure that he got the defense he wanted out there. Hayden now leads Santa Fe Trail 14-0 in the first half, and Perry Lecompton has scored again, 22-6. They lead Wellsville. Halftime, Baldwin leads Eudora 7-0. From the 3, again, empty backfield. Bowman brings a man in motion, a little pitch to him. He'll try to get around the corner. He'll be hit at the forward and be brought down almost immediately. It was Kimberlin on that little shovel pass on the basically a fly reverse. 2nd down, goal at the 3, 30 seconds to go, clock running. Kimberlin comes in motion, and it'll be Bowman once again himself. and he's going to be shy by about a yard. Clock stopped with 19 seconds to go as Chanute takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. 7-6 Blue Comets back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
The fun doesn't slow down this fall at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Whether you are youth or adult, we have some things for you. Sign-ups are happening now for youth volleyball and the Fall Basketball Academy. We're also hosting the 55 and over Monster Bash Halloween Dance on Saturday, October 20th at 4 p.m. And finally, learn how to quilt or just practice your technique. It's a great social opportunity here at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Come join us at the Gower Building at 15th and Ash or call us at 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Cyclones kept Bowman out of the end zone, but it's third down goal inside the 1 with just 19 seconds to go in the half. Both teams back out there. Cooley is back in now at that deep back. And rolling out Bowman. He'll throw in on the flat man. Wide open. Touchdown on the pass to Briley Peavy. Well, Ottawa devoted all of its attention that time to Gole. And it was easy pickings on the 1-yard touchdown pass. Bowman to Peavy. Adams will try the extra point. Ball's down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field with 14 seconds to play in the second period, and the score now, Chanute 14, Ottawa 6. We'll have the kickoff in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hailstorms, runaway shopping carts, and bumps in the road. All potential damage to your vehicle. CarStar Ottawa offers paintless dent repair as a cost-effective solution for those small dents and dings. Call 242-8916 for an appointment. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Well, Blue Comets drive it down and score on the 1-yard pass from Bowman to Peavy. They get 14-6 with just 14 seconds to go. Cyclones have Bethay and Carlson back deep, awaiting the kick from Adams. And over in kick that Carlson will field at the 13. Carlson hit at the 30 and gets him down out to the 32. Ottawa will have about 7 seconds to run a play here. Don't forget the high school football scoreboard show tonight at 10 o'clock here on KOFO. Let's see what Ottawa decides to do here, if they'll just take a knee. Chanute playing very deep in the secondary, and looks like Cyclone's idea right here is to just take a knee. That's what they do. So that will be the end of the first half of play. Score here for Steve Grogan Stadium, Chanute 14, Ottawa 6. We'll take a 2-minute break right here, come back, and you are listening to Ottawa Cyclone Football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free. When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. 0.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Halftime here at Steve Grogan Stadium, and Chanute leads Ottawa 14-6. Blue Comets wasted no time. They took the opening kickoff with 71 yards. Final 62 coming on a quarterback draw by Ty Bowman as he broke several tackles. Jacob Adams added the extra point, and Chanute led it 7-0. Ottawa drove it right down the field on their opening drive, but turned it over. The Cyclones got on the scoreboard next, that coming midway through the second period when Jackson Allen hooked up with Chad Bones on a 21-yard touchdown pass. Cyclones went for a fake, and the pass was intercepted. So it was 7-6 at that point. Chanute got the football back and took it to pay dirt. Final yard on a pass play from Bowman to Riley Peavy. Adams tacked on the extra point. 14-6 is the score here as we're being entertained by the Cyclone Advance team here at halftime. In the Cyclones in action next Friday night. They're on the road. They take on the Bonner Springs Braves. 7 o'clock kickoff. 6:40 is pregame here on KOFO. Again, 14-6 the score at the half. Take a 2-minute break and have a report from the KOFO newsroom. This is Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The fun doesn't slow down this fall at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Whether you are youth or adult, we have some things for you. Sign-ups are happening now for youth volleyball and the Fall Basketball Academy. We're also hosting the 55 and over Monster Bash Halloween Dance on Saturday, October 20th at 4 p.m. And finally, learn how to quilt or just practice your technique. It's a great social opportunity here at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Come join us at the Gower Building at 15th and Ash or call us at 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Pizza time. Time is halftime of your current OHS football game. I'm Sam White in the KOFO newsroom with this halftime's top stories. We have an update on the water line replacement project in construction in downtown Ottawa. This has to do with sidewalk access. As crews progress with replacement of water mains along Main Street, contractors will begin replacement of water meters and pits. This will impact foot traffic on sidewalks at times with either narrowing of the walks or temporary closure of some sections of sidewalks. The City of Ottawa appreciates the public's patience and understanding as the project finishes up. Many people have worried that gas prices may shoot up as Hurricane Florence made landfall on the East Coast, but Kansas gas prices have stayed stable. Jennifer Hawes with AAA of Kansas.
Our prices are kind of holding on the week. Here in Kansas, the average has not changed from a week ago. We are paying 26 cents more than we were a year ago across Kansas.
She adds that the winter forecast will be something to watch, but milder winters lead to more demand, which could lead to higher prices. The state average as of Monday was $2.66 a gallon. Prices in Ottawa held steady with just lower than that at $2.59 a gallon this week. The exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast tonight for the rest of your football game. It'll be overcast and gradually becoming mostly clear with a low of 49. Tomorrow to kick off your weekend, sunny, the high of 73. Tomorrow night, clear, the low of 53. Sunday, sunny, the high 78. Sunday night to end your weekend, partly clear, the low of 60. Extended forecast going into your work week of next week. Monday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 in the afternoon. Mostly sunny, the high of 80. Monday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Overcast with a low of 63. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny, the high 75. Tuesday night, partly clear with a low of 53. I'm Sam White. KOFO News.
Ottawa High School staff and faculty, along with the administration of USD 290, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck, and go Cyclones.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics. They wish the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Back here at Steve Grogan Stadium, where the Ottawa High Marching Band is providing entertainment this evening. 14-6, Chanute with the lead here at the half. Take a look at the Ottawa Cyclone sports calendar for this week, and quite a few things going on. Volleyball plays tomorrow at the Tonganoxie Invitational Tournament, and then hosts a triangular on Thursday. Cross country hosts its annual meet at the course on Eisenhower Road south of Ottawa tomorrow morning. And also tomorrow, girls tennis is at the DeSoto Tournament. They're also in action on Monday against Mill Valley and at a quadrangular at Topeka Hayden on Tuesday. Boys soccer in action Tuesday at home against Piper, and they'll take on Kansas City Christian High School on Thursday up in Kansas City. As we told you before, the Ottawa University Braves football team will take to the gridiron in Salina tomorrow. The opponent, the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. Both teams undefeated coming in, so a big KCAC matchup. 5 o'clock is kickoff, 4 o'clock pregame. Bob Johnson has the play-by-play call of Braves football throughout the season here on KOFO. And, of course, don't forget the Kent Kessinger Show each Tuesday night following the 7 o'clock news from KOFO's brand-new downtown studios inside Pizza Time at 208 South Main. Other OU sports this week include women's volleyball Tuesday at York, and Friday taking on Missouri Baptist and Lindsey Wilson. So the Lady Braves getting a test outside of the KCAC after playing York on Tuesday night. Both the soccer teams are at home tomorrow. I believe that's a 5 and 7 o'clock kick against York College. at Race Field. And then Wednesday, the teams will travel to Bethany to take on the Swedes. Here at halftime, Chanute leads Ottawa 14-6, and we're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa High School football on KOFO.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Ottawa Family Physicians remind you that the Ottawa Care Clinic at Cosentino's Price Chopper is staffed by registered nurse practitioners treating minor illnesses as well as providing school and camp physicals. No appointment necessary. The Ottawa Care Clinic inside Cosentino's. Call 785-214-4903. Ottawa High School staff and faculty, along with the administration of USD 290, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck and go Cyclones.
The fun doesn't slow down this fall at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Whether you are youth or adult, we have some things for you. Sign-ups are happening now for youth volleyball and the Fall Basketball Academy. We're also hosting the 55 and over Monster Bash Halloween Dance on Saturday, October 20th at 4 p.m. And finally, learn how to quilt or just practice your technique. It's a great social opportunity here at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Come join us at the Gottwer Building at 15th and Ash or call us at 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Back here at Steve Grogan Stadium, let's pass along scores that we have of other games in the area tonight. The Franklin County schools are faring like this. KOFO Game of the Week at KOFO.com with the Queen providing play-by-play, and West Franklin leading Osage City at half, 20-15. The Trites Vikings are on top of the Oskaloosa Bears tonight. That score is 12-6 at halftime. And Perry Lecompton, having no problem with Wellsville, Cause lead it by the score of 30-6. When the Tigers trying to break a two-game losing streak, they lead Uniontown at halftime, 21-14. No score to report to you on Waverly at Meridazine Valley. At the half, Prairie View is shutting out Osawatomie 34-0. Last score we had on Paola and Spring Hill, 0-0 there against two teams capable of putting a lot of points on the board. So far, nothing doing at Spring Hill tonight between the Broncos and the Panthers. At halftime, 3-0 Lewisburg leads 3-0 Piper 21-14 in Frontier League play. Also at the half, Topeka Hayden 14, Santa Fe Trail 0. We know that Tonganoxie got on the board, but we don't know what that score is. Bonner Springs had the lead 13-0. It's at least 13-7 at this point. Halftime score, Anderson County leads Iola 28-6. And also at the half, homecoming at Baldwin High, and the Bulldogs lead the Eudora Cardinals 7-0. Royals are on the road tonight at Detroit, and they lead the Tigers 4-2. That game in the bottom of the seventh inning. Chanute's back out on the field, and we'll take a 2-minute break here. Come back with more from Ottawa High School, where the Cyclones trail 14-6. You're listening to Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Health can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out about their remarkable care by visiting ransom.org.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to your home, quality matters. And when quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call to have your air conditioning system serviced today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Both teams going through their warm-ups as we get set for the third quarter of play. Cyclones will go receive the second half kickoff after deferring when they won the coin toss before the ball game. Again, a reminder that we have OU football tomorrow, 4 o'clock pregame, 5 o'clock kickoff. Those are different times for us. Usually we're either at 6 or 7 during this time of the season, 1 or 1:30 later on in the year, but 5 o'clock kickoff tomorrow from Salina. Number 14, Kansas Wesleyan hosting the Ottawa University Braves, and the action here on KOFO. KOFO's Brad Howard will be broadcasting live from 2 till 5 tomorrow afternoon at Cornstalk at Lake Garnett. Cornstalk's one of the biggest and best country music festivals in the state. You can get your tickets now at cornstalk.net. Gates will open at 3:30, and listen to these groups. Restless Heart takes the stage at 5:30. The Josh Abbott Band is on stage at 7, and the headliner Trace Atkins will be on the stage from Cornstalk at 9, and Brad Howard will be there tomorrow afternoon broadcasting live from 2 till 5 right here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Royals and the Tigers move to the 8th. Kansas City on top 4-2. See if we can get you any other scores here before we get started with the second half. Well, no, that's halftime is pretty much the way around this area right now. As Adams tees it up, Buffet and Carlson will be back deep. Adams will kick it short into the near sideline. Somebody better go after that football, and nobody did, and Chanute recovers it. Nobody went after that football with a red jersey. It'll be Chanute's football at the 26-yard line. We'll give the Blue Comets credit. They saw something they thought they could exploit, and they did right there. And now the Cyclones in a bind. Bowman hands it off to Davis, running right, and not much there. Got back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. Actually, it'll be a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down 11. And you cannot give your opponent those types of opportunities. Twin receivers near side. Back to throw, Bowman across the middle. Pass is incomplete. It was intended for Kimberlin. And so 3rd down 11. Chanute up 8. They have 3rd and 11. They'll send Kimberlin and Costin wide to the right and trip receivers to the near side. Bowman throws, has his man, and looks like just enough for the first down is Kimberlin as he found a seam in the defense. Well, they'll say he's shy by about a half a yard. 4th down, short for Chanute. The Cyclone defense needs to come up big right here. .47 to play. Deep back. Handoff, and they got him. Stopped him short on the shoestring tackle. And the Cyclones will have the football at their own 17. Now let's see if the offense can move the football. Bones comes this way as a receiver, otherwise the formation is tight. Chanute showing blitz. Handoff goes to Elias White, and White will get out to the 20 for a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 Cyclones. Baldwin has scored. They lead Eudora 13-0. Keeping is Allen. Now he's in all sorts of trouble and dropped down back inside the 5-yard line. Well, Allen made a tactical error right there as he tried to reverse his field instead of just taking his lumps. It's a big loss all the way back to the 5, and it brings up 3rd down and 23. Allen to throw. Pass across the middle is caught, and a broken tackle, and now into the open Chad Bones, and a flag is thrown. Bones all the way out to the 43-yard line, but let's check the penalty flag. Sideline against Ottawa. That is just a warning, evidently, so the play will stand. A big one, 39 yards, and a Cyclone first down at the 44 of Ottawa. Bones not only with the catch, but a good job of running with the football afterwards to pick up the first down. Handoff goes to White right up the middle. White out to the 49 for a gain of about 4 yards. Check that 3. They'll mark him at the 48. Check that 4-yard pickup from the 44 to the 48. Twin receivers right, single man to the left. Allen will throw across the middle. Oh, he overthrew Brandon Carlson as they did a little pump fake, and that ball thrown a little bit too early. 3rd down 6. And finally a score in the Paola Spring Hill game. Panthers draw first blood, 7-0, nearly midway through the 3rd period. There was a flag on that last play. And it moves the ball all the way back to the 41, where it'll be 2nd down and 13. Allen to throw across the middle, off the hands of Carlson, a bit high. And now 3rd down and long. Anderson County with another score, 35-6 now. They lead Iola. The Cyclones will look to try to keep this drive alive. 3rd down, 13. Empty backfield. Four-man rush and pass across the middle, incomplete, but a flag is down. Haven't called against Golay. Pass interference will give Ottawa a 1st down in Blue Comet territory at the 43. First and 10 as the drive continues. 8:06 to play, 3rd period. 14-6 Chanute. Blitz. Handoff goes to White. White to the 41 for a 2-yard pickup. Second down, let's call it 9. They didn't give him a very favorable spot there. This time the lone wide receiver is Carlson, split this way. White again with the handoff and gets inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. And another 3rd down upcoming for Ottawa. 3rd down and 5. Allen out of the shotgun. Pass. Across the middle. Pass is intercepted after a tip. That'll be Harvey on the interception. He's brought down by Brandon Carlson at the 25. Turnover number 2 on the Cyclones tonight, and it stops a promising drive. Bonner Springs leads Tonganoxie 26-14. That game up at Tongi tonight. Bonner Springs, Ottawa's next opponent, next Friday night from Bonner. 1st and 10, Blue Comets. Handoff will go inside. And looks like Adrian Aho got him before he got back to the line of scrimmage. And also in there was Tucker Mace. It was Peavy on the carry, and Peavy lost 5 yards back to the 20. Eudora has scored, now 13-6 Baldwin. Yeah, they say they marked that incorrectly. It was only a loss of 1. So 2nd down and 11. Bowman tried to draw the Cyclones offside. Now with 8 on the shot or on the play clock, he looks over to the sidelines. Play clock down to 3. Bowman will throw out in the flat. He's got his man, but it's missed tackle. And now down the sidelines, here's a flag down. There was Costin on the catch. Ottawa missed the tackle in the backfield, but then it looks like there was a block in the back, and this one will come back. Hey, good block! Holding against the Blue Comets. Ten-yard penalty. Being now 2nd down and 10. Hayden leads Santa Fe Trail now 21-0. That game with about 8.5 to play in the 3rd period. Here it's 14-6 Chanute. 5:36 to play in the 3rd. Second down 10. High snap. Bowman brought it down. Now he's in trouble, and he'll go down in the backfield. Well, fortunately for Bowman, he stands 6'5". That snap was tipped up in the air. He managed to get it, to keep it from going all the way back inside the 15-yard line, but he loses yardage back to the 18, where it'll now be 3rd down and 17. Chanute spreads the field. Trips left, single man right. Another high snap, but Bowman has it. He'll throw downfield. That pass is going to be caught and then dropped. Broken up by Brandon Carlson, intended for Corbett Kimberlin, and a 4th down situation. Bowman hit Kimberlin in stride, but it looked like Carlson might have gotten his hand in there to knock it out. Peavy will kick it. Carlson standing at his own 45-yard line. Kicks away, high kick. That ball will hit at the Chanute 47 and roll sideways and be down right there. Well, that is a kick of 28 yards, no return, and Ottawa has excellent field position with 4:33 to play, 3rd period. Neola has increased its advantage on Spring Hill to 14-0. 5:15 to go in the 3rd there. Cyclones come up 1st and 10. Allen out of the shotgun to throw. Throws down the sidelines. Pass incomplete. Allen threw into double coverage right there and got away with it. Second and 10 for the Cyclones. High school football scoreboard show comes your way tonight at 10 o'clock with your host, Nick Gosnell. Second down 10, they'll throw out in the flat, and a screen pass thrown to Bethay, and Bethay will be smothered immediately by Lane Harvey, and that play is going to lose about 6 yards. So another 3rd and long for Ottawa High. Empty backfield this time. Allen back there by himself. Allen, pump fakes, under pressure, looks, throws down the field. He's got a man open. It's Bones, and Bones can't hang on. Back at the 21-yard line. Jackson Allen was under heavy pressure that time, managed to get the ball down the field, and Bones was, check that, it must not have been Bones, it must have been Carlson. Carlson was behind the pack, but he couldn't haul it in, and it's 4th down long. Empty backfield once again. Now Allen will drop back a couple steps, quick kick, high kick, Peavy drifts underneath it, fields it at the 16. Peavy to the outside. He's across the 35 and dragged down, and a penalty flag. He may have dragged him down by the face mask. Referee's talking things over at about the 35-yard line. Officials still have not given us a signal. Against Chanute. No penalty on the play. So Chanute will start from its own 35-yard line with 3.5 minutes to go, 3rd period. Bowman out of the shotgun. Hand off on the delay to Davis. Davis hit after a couple of yard gain. Pickup of 1, 2nd down 9. Baldwin with another score. Now they lead Eudora 20-6. Late 3rd period. In motion into the backfield goes Costin. Hand off again to the deep back, and again, nothing doing. This time for Tyler Davis, and it'll be 3rd down 10. Empty backfield for Bowman. Ottawa looked like they were going to show blitz that time from the outside. Bowman throws down the sidelines on a fly pattern, and he's got his man. That's Kimberlin, who's brought down immediately, but he gets it all the way to the Ottawa 35-yard line. Bowman caught Kimberlin in stride, and it moves the chains. Davis to the right of Bowman this time on 1st and 10. Bowman again will throw out in the flat, has his man, and brought down immediately after a gain of about 4 yards is Kimberlin once again. Mary Lecompton now leads Wellsville 38-6. Cause one of the better teams in Class 3A, and of course Wellsville playing a lot of teams these days that used to be Class 4A Division 2. Not that they haven't done that in the past, but seeing some different competition, and here tonight struggling with it. Second down 6. Ball's at the 31-yard line. And Davis is the back. Handoff Davis has an opening, gets it down to about the 26. Shy of the first down by a yard and a half. Prairie View now leads Osawatomie 47-0, and the Trojans continue to struggle. Next play will take us under a minute to go in the third period. Chanute leads 14-6. Hayden has scored again on Santa Fe Trail. Wildcats now lead the Chargers 28-0. Third down and 1. And off to the big guy, and he's upended, but he got the first down, it appears, at the 25. Well, the spot was not very generous. It looked like he had gotten across the 25, but now it looks like we're going to have to bring the chains across possibly for a measurement. Well, Paola has broken it open on Spring Hill. They now lead the Broncos 21-0. Stretch the chains. And he did not get it by about the length of a football. So it'll be a fourth down and short for the Blue Comets, with just under 37 seconds to play in the third. Top of the ninth at Comerica Park in Detroit. Royals nursing a 4-3 lead on the Tigers. Bowman has the first down, gets down to the 23-yard line. Spot that actually at the 20, just inside the 23. Chanute will have to run one more play here in the third quarter. Bowman looks to throw. Now rolls away from the pressure. Now he'll pull it down. Gets to the outside 20. Makes a nice move, 15 and out of bounds inside the 15-yard line at around the 12. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the score is Chanute 14, Ottawa 6. We'll have the fourth quarter in 1 minute. This is Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics. They wish the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
The City of Ottawa invites you to the ribbon cutting for the new disc golf course in Forest Park, Wednesday, September 26th at 5 p.m. For a complete schedule of the city-sponsored events, visit City of Ottawa, Kansas Municipal Government on Facebook or visit their website at ottawaks.gov.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Still 14-6 as we head to the fourth period, but Chanute is driving. They've got it first down and 10 at the 11 of Ottawa. High snap. Little pitch goes to Kimberlin. Kimberlin tried to make a move, but Ottawa got him back in the backfield at about the 14. That'll be a loss of 3. Osawatomie has scored, but Prairie View in control of that game in the second half. Second down, 13. High snap, but Bowman rolling left. Now throws. There's a flag down. The pass will be incomplete, caught out of bounds. See what the flag is. Holding Ottawa. That'll be a half the distance penalty. Well, they marked that off as 10 yards. Is that a spot foul? Otherwise, it should be half the distance to the goal line, but it's not. They marked off a full 10 yards. Second down and 3, just inside the 5. Bowman hands off to Davis. Davis is in. Touchdown, Chanute. So now the Cyclones down 2 scores. And Adams will try to make it a 15-point game. Kimberlin will hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Timeout on the field with 11:08 to play in the game. Chanute now leads at 21-6 over Ottawa. We'll have the kickoff in 30 seconds, and this is Cyclone football on KOFO.
The fun doesn't slow down this fall at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Whether you are youth or adult, we have some things for you. Sign-ups are happening now for youth volleyball and the Fall Basketball Academy. We're also hosting the 55 and over Monster Bash Halloween Dance on Saturday, October 20th at 4 p.m. And finally, learn how to quilt or just practice your technique. It's a great social opportunity here at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Come join us at the Gower Building at 15th and Ash or call us at 785-242-1939. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Well, Tyler Davis, a 4-yard run to give Chanute a 15-point lead. At the end of 3 quarters, Central Heights still leads Oskaloosa 12-6. Carlson and Bethea are back deep for Ottawa. Adams' kick will go deep this time to Bethea, fielding it at the 8. Bethea looks for something to the outside, gets it across the 25, or the 20, I should say, out near the 30, actually, before he's finally run out of bounds. Well, now the Cyclones have got to be a little bit more deliberate about getting this ball down the field, trailing by 2 scores. Twin receivers each side. White is the back. Allen keeps it on himself. Tries to get this corner turned. There's a flag thrown. And that'll probably be a hold against Brandon Carlson. And now there's another late flag thrown. Holding against Ottawa. And so the official from the other side of the field had to throw the same penalty flag 20 seconds after the first one did it. So it negates a good run. It's 1st and 12 back at the 28. Allen will throw, and he threw it out in the flat to Bones, rather. Bones made the catch, but had nowhere to go. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 12. Duarte Miranda brings the play in from the bench, and here comes Carlson late. Allen, hands run by Allen once again, and a nice job getting it out to the 38-yard line, shy of the first down by about a couple. 10-yard gain on the quarterback keeper. Clock inside, 10 minutes to go now. Big 3rd down for Ottawa, who needs to keep this drive alive. Central Heights now on top of Oskaloosa, 20-6. White with the handoff. White buries his head and gets the first down to the 41. Another Paola touchdown, 28-0 over Spring Hill tonight. That game was 0-0 through the first half. 1st and 10, Cyclones. Allen will throw. Slant pattern to Jose Richards. And that pass is caught. There's a flag down. Pass interference against Chanute. Yard penalty. And a first down for Ottawa inside Blue Comet territory. Anderson County now leads Iola 42-6 at Garnett tonight. Option right, pitch back goes to White. White's upended in the backfield. Good tackle made by Garrett Allman. 2-yard loss, 2nd down, 12 upcoming. 8:55 to play. Allen to throw. Slant pattern, finds Aho. Aho has it inside the 25 and down to the 21. Cyclones come up quickly. Twin receivers to each side of the field. Allen again to throw, has a man, and about 5 yards that time on the catch to Xavion Bethe. So second down and 5 at the 16. Allen again to throw. Throws across the middle, has his man, and down inside the 5-yard line is Aho once again. First and goal, Ottawa at the 2-yard line. And a whistle and a timeout called for by Chanute. 7:55 to play. Chanute 21, Ottawa 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
Okay. We've heard you. This is Bob from Leon's at 429 South Main in historic downtown Ottawa. We're going retro. Classic favorites like the Super Cheese Burrito, Enchilada Special, fajitas, chimichangas, and more are back. We also have great daily specials. Leon's, a family tradition since 1982.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
First and goal, Cyclones. Lewisburg now leads Piper 28-14 in the fourth. They're going to spot the ball at the 3. White is the back. He'll get the handoff off the right side and into the end zone. No signal yet. Did he fumble it into the end zone? Chanute thinks they got the football. Ottawa thinks they've got a touchdown, and they'll say it's Chanute's football. So a touchback, and the Cyclones once again shoot themselves in the foot. $7:45 to play. Boy, that's 3 turnovers tonight on Ottawa, plus all the penalties. Just cannot win football games that way. Final score, Prairie View 55, Osawatomie 6. On 1st and 10 from the 20. Handoff goes up the middle. And about 3 yards that time for Peavy, I believe, but maybe Davis will check the number. It was Peavy on the carry. Second and 7. This time, twin receivers stacked each side. In motion goes Peavy, quarterback draw, and Bowman fighting for first down yardage across the 30 to the 31. So the Comets will keep the drive alive and keep that clock running. It's inside 7 minutes to go. Now Chanute will take as much time as they possibly can. Play clock down to 6 as they reach the line of scrimmage. Handoff goes this time to Peavy, and Peavy wrestles Cyclone out to the 35 for a gain of about 4. Final score from Garnett. The Anderson County Bulldogs win their first game of the season, 42-6 over Iola. In motion comes Costin. And once again, the handoff will go to the running back. And Peavy does not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 8 now. West Franklin has scored again, and they lead Osage City tonight 27-15 at Pomona on our KOFO Game of the Week. Third and 8. Bowman looks to throw. Out in the flat, has a man. First down. Breaks a tackle. Out to the 45. Kimberlin on the catch. And the clock stopped momentarily with 5:09 to go. With a fresh set of downs for the Blue Comets. We have OU football tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock pregame. OU and Kansas Wesleyan. Handoff goes to Peavy once again. Peavy out across midfield. Tucker Mace grabs him and drags him to the ground with help from Kevin Burton. But a 5-yard pickup on first down. In the third quarter at Linden, and the Tigers have scored 21 points in that third quarter. They now lead Uniontown 42-14. Second down 5, quarterback draw. Bowman has the first down to the 44. Royals beat the Tigers tonight 4-3 to even that series at 1 game apiece. Now inside 4 minutes to play. Harvey wide to the left. Manbeck and Kimberlin wide right. Peavy off the left side, spins away from a tackler, and then is spun down at about the 37. Bought him just shy of the 36, and the Cyclones will use one of their timeouts. 3:24 to go. Chanute 21, Ottawa 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Ottawa High Football on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Ottawa uses the first of 3 timeouts. Second down and short for the Blue Comets. Central Heights has picked up a safety. They now lead Oskaloosa 22-6. Bowman will hand it off to Peavy. Peavy will not get back to the line of scrimmage. and Ottawa will use its second timeout. And again, we'll take it with them with 3:19 to go. Chanute leads 21-6. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Ottawa Family Physicians remind you that the Ottawa Care Clinic at Cosentino's Price Chopper is staffed by registered nurse practitioners treating minor illnesses as well as providing school and camp physicals. No appointment necessary. The Ottawa Care Clinic inside Cosentino's. Call 785-214-4903.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Third down 6 coming up for Chanute at the Cyclone 38.5. Ottawa can stop the clock one more time, but the Cyclones have struggled here with the turnovers tonight. 3 of them, and they've all been somewhat costly, including the last possession where they fumbled into the end zone. Ty Bowman sends man in motion. They'll throw it out in the flat to him, one-on-one, and it's Peavy. And Peavy fights, but does not get to the first down sticks. It'll be 4th down and 1. And Ottawa will be forced to use the timeout one more time here. Actually, timeout for a measurement. That spot looks like he might have gotten it, so let's take a look as they move the chains across. And it is a first down. So second effort out there in the flat by Briley Peavy. And with 3:03 to go, things do not look good for Ottawa High. Another score for Baldwin. The Bulldogs lead Eudora 28-6 in the renewal of their rivalry tonight. Homecoming up at Baldwin. Bowman steps up in the pocket, now rolls away from pressure, and will just run out of bounds. Way up 15, I would think he'd be handing that ball off to the running back. Chanute will be at Independence next week in SEK play, while the Cyclones will travel to Bonner Springs to face the Braves. Another score for Central Heights. Vikings on the way to their second win in a row, up 30-6 now on Oskaloosa. Quarterback draw. Bowman keeps, gets it inside the 30. And now the Cyclones will use their final timeout. With 2:23 to go, Chanute 21, Ottawa 6. 30-second break. This is Cyclone Football on KOFO.
And we're back. One more round, Cindy, and you win.
I'm ready.
Name a bank with at least 250 locations.
Arvest Bank.
Yes. Name a bank with longer hours and award-winning service.
Arvest.
Yes, that can give you a mortgage, credit card, or loan.
Arvest.
Has a free blue checking account you can open online.
Arvest.
And has an online switch kit.
Arvest Bank.
That is correct. You're a winner.
You can be a winner, too, when you open a free blue checking at Arvest Bank. Go to arvest.com/switch or visit a friendly nearby associate. Equal housing lender.
So the Cyclones out of timeouts, 2:23 to go. Final score from Spring Hill, Paola scoring 35 in the second half to beat the Broncos 35-0. The other finals that we have, Prairie View 55, Osawatomie 6, and Anderson County beating Iola tonight 42-6. Here the Cyclones have had their chances, but they have not been very efficient in putting the ball in the end zone. Rolling out right is Bowman, being chased, throws, passes caught, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanute. That is Garrett Allman on the catch. Adams in to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. Timeout on the field, 2:14 to play. Chanute now leads at 28-6, and we'll have the kickoff in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Well, Chanute drives at 80 yards after recovering the fumble in the end zone, and Ty Bowman finds Garrett Allman for a 29-yard touchdown pass. And I would imagine that did not sit well with the Ottawa coaching staff. Already up by 15. You just need to run the clock out. Here's a short kick, and that one's going to be covered by Chanute. And once again, nobody going after the football for Ottawa High. So Chanute will have it at the 28, and even though that's not considered necessarily a turnover, it's the same as. Now, Chanute will hand it off up the middle. And about a gain of 2 yards there. Waylon Powell, that ball carrier, by the way, wearing number 65. Clock is running, 1:43 to go. Handoff goes to the deep back. Davis gets the carry and picks up a couple. Third down and 6. Santa Fe Trail has scored in their game against Hayden, but too little too late, under a half minute to go. And Hayden leads Santa Fe Trail 28-6. And Davis, once again, he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. And Chanute will have to run one more play. Final score from Baldwin tonight. The Bulldogs beat the Eudora Cardinals 28-6. and delay of game call. So now with a 2.5 on the clock. Final night from Oskaloosa. Central Heights has won their second in a row. They beat the Bears 30-6 tonight. Now Chanute will come up. They will run that 2.5 off the clock. And that's the ball game. Final score here tonight from Steve Grogan Stadium. Chanute 28, Ottawa 6. And we're back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Okay. We've heard you. This is Bob from Leon's at 429 South Main in historic downtown Ottawa. We're going retro. Classic favorites like the Super Cheese Burrito, Enchilada Special, fajitas, chimichangas, and more are back. We also have great daily specials. Leon's, a family tradition since 1982.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Trojan man, answering questions from every sex, having human. He leads us like an erotic GPS, navigating us to better sex. Don't be embarrassed, don't be shy. Trojan man's always here to reply.
It's a big sexy world. Trojan condoms. Explore with confidence.
When posting on most job sites, you get candidates.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
But when you post on Indeed.com, you get the candidates just right for you.
I'm a sales director with an MBA, over 10 years experience, who's also fluent in Japanese.
With Indeed, you can add screener questions for a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates.
Arigato.
Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Napa know-how.
Why should you pick up 2 cans of CRC Brake Clean for $6? Because you know the right way to install new brakes starts with using the right product to clean the calipers and rotors. Plus, a portion of your purchase goes to the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund, which makes it like doubly right. That's CRC Brake Clean, 2 cans for $6. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer ends 9/30/18.
Well, the Cyclones fall to 0-4 tonight, and you had to think this game was winnable. Ottawa turned it over 3 times. They also failed to cover 2 short kickoffs, and Chanute made them pay, and they beat the Cyclones 28-6. Ty Bowman, 2 touchdown passes and a 62-yard run on a quarterback draw. Ottawa's lone score coming on a 21-yard pass play, Jackson Allen to Chad Bones midway through the second period. Cyclones had their chances but made too many mistakes tonight here to come away victorious. So Chanute will be on the road next week at Independence. Ottawa now travels to Bonner Springs for a game against the Braves. 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday night, 6:40 pregame, and we'll have all the action right here on KOFO. Again, your final, Chanute 28 and Ottawa 6. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Ottawa High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Super Stands Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Constantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Cyclone Football on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, the City of Ottawa, State Farm Agent Keith King, also by Ottawa Family Physicians, Bones Transportation, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. For more information about our next Ottawa Cyclone football broadcast, visit our website at KOFO.com and listen daily to the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Embrace your personal style with deals on top flooring trends at Lumber Liquidators Fall Flooring Sale. Get a rich and classic look with new gilded reserve chestnut and more Bellawood engineered hardwood floors all on sale. 10 to 15% off. Or get new Icelandic oak laminate. It's 23% off. Save up to 34% on waterproof floors. Get more from 39 cents plus special financing and professional installation nationwide. Don't miss it. Visit lumberliquidators.com to find a store near you today.
This flu season, one Walgreens flu shot can make a world of difference, so you can protect yourself and also your close-talking coworkers, high-fiving neighbors, 2-month-old niece. That's why Walgreens has specially trained pharmacists that have provided over 60 million flu shots since 2010. Stop by for your flu shot today with a $0 copay with most insurance, because protecting the world starts with protecting yours. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Embrace your personal style with deals on top flooring trends at Lumber Liquidators Fall Flooring Sale. Get a rich and classic look with new gilded reserve chestnut and more Bellawood engineered hardwood floors all on sale. 10 to 15% off. Or get new Icelandic oak laminate. It's 23% off. Save up to 34% on waterproof floors. Get more from 39 cents plus special financing and professional installation nationwide. Don't miss it. Visit lumberliquidators.com to find a store near you today.
If you have frequent heartburn, take control of it with Prilosec OTC instead of stashing antacids everywhere, like in your junk drawer, buried under old batteries and hotel pens, or in your purse, hiding in the one pocket you won't check. You even have antacids on your nightstand, which are very hard to see in the dark. It's time you stopped stashing antacids and started taking Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn.
It's possible with Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days, not for immediate relief.
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist. Okay.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Trojan man, answering questions from every sex, having human. He leads us like an erotic GPS, navigating us to better sex. Don't be embarrassed, don't be shy. Trojan man's always here to reply.
It's a big sexy world. Trojan condoms. Explore with confidence.
And now, a page from the diary of Flo.
Dear Diary, I got the brush off again. I don't get it. Is there something wrong with the way I wave? Elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist. Why won't that little basset hound acknowledge me? I'm friendly. I give everyone peace of mind when I protect their homes through Progressive. He should be jumping for joy when I walk by.
Save an average of 17% on car insurance when you bundle home and auto through Progressive.
Maybe it's me. No, it's him.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Hello, I'm Trojan Man. Today, I'd like to talk about mixing it up now and then.
Mixing it up!
A wise man once said variety is the spice of life. I was that wise man, and I was actually misquoted. What I really said was that variety is the spice of sex. And with over 30 exciting varieties of Trojan condoms, you can keep your sex life spicy.
Spicy!
It's a big sexy world. Trojan condoms. Explore with confidence.
If you have frequent heartburn, take control of it with Prilosec OTC instead of stashing antacids everywhere, like in your junk drawer, buried under old batteries and hotel pens, or in your purse, hiding in the one pocket you won't check. You even have antacids on your nightstand, which are very hard to see in the dark. It's time you stopped stashing antacids and started taking Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn.
It's possible with Prilosec OTC. Uses directed for 14 days, not for immediate relief.
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist. Okay.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
And now, a page from the diary of Flo.
Dear Diary, I got the brush off again. I don't get it. Is there something wrong with the way I wave? Elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist. Why won't that little basset hound acknowledge me? I'm friendly. I give everyone peace of mind when I protect their homes through Progressive. He should be jumping for joy when I walk by.
Save an average of 17% on car insurance when you bundle home and auto through Progressive.
Maybe it's me. No, it's him.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Trojan man, answering questions from every sex, having human. He leads us like an erotic GPS, navigating us to better sex. Don't be embarrassed, don't be shy. Trojan man's always here to reply.
It's a big, sexy world. Trojan condoms. Explore with confidence.
Embrace your personal style with deals on top flooring trends at Lumber Liquidators Fall Flooring Sale. Get a rich and classic look with new gilded reserve chestnut and more Bellawood engineered hardwood floors all on sale. 10 to 15% off. Or get new Icelandic oak laminate. It's 23% off. Save up to 30